Overweight single mom who lives with her parents wants man who makes $5 million a year to marry her under a prenuptial agreement that he doesn't have access to the wealth in a trust that she doesn't know the rules of or how much is in it. Does that summarize it?
I get it. I'm overweight.
No, that's not the key and point. What I'm looking at is
that's
the idea versus the reality of the thing.
I think what he's just trying to say, it's a bit not realistic.
Now these are my standards right now. It can change when I meet the right man. God doesn't know what he's going to put for me.
Why in the world would you think that God would want to send a man to suffer?
So you're going to be man enough to talk. What's your name? Still couldn't out me.
He's coming on, isn't he? Here we go.
Get offside.
Yeah, Sean, not worth it, mate. Sean, not worth it, mate. Sean, stay back, mate. Stay back. Yeah, it's the police.
Hey, you need
Yeah.
one-on-one. What happened to one-on-one? What happened to one-on-one? What happened to one-on-one? How many of you? How many of you? What happened to one-on-one? You bullying. You couldn't do one-on-one if you tried.
This guy didn't learn his lesson. Acting tough with a construction worker is a big mistake. You better have twice the muscle they do, or you won't stand a chance.
Yep, that's his car. Wow. Let's see. Lights are on, so that means somebody's here. That's somebody's here. And his car, oh, they're in the back, halfway down, in the back seat of the vehicle. Who? Oh, yep, that's Brian, right? Hey, Brian. Yeah, in the back seat with my girl. That's what's going on. What are you doing?
We are not together.
You're not answering any phone calls, right? Your phone is not right now, right? Why? Too busy in the back seat of a vehicle? If you were in the house, maybe you guys wouldn't be so hot. What's happening?
Hey, man, you making shit hot as gonna move that shit. Yeah, I'm good, bro. It's just a week.
You see what you're doing?
You see what I'm doing? What are you doing? Say what I'm doing, but what are you doing in the back seat of somebody's car?
Hey, man, you need to go on and move that shit.
My
It's
business.
too hot over here.
We're not together. Look,
Listen, we're not together. Did you say we're not together? No, we are together. You know that you're in the back seat with my woman, right?
Man, you acting like a child, right? Made you cheat. What was the feeling that made you cheat?
Always cheat before they cheat. I was just bored.
Do you feel bad when you did it? Did you feel bad or no? Be honest.
No. Never.
Have you ever cheated on a guy? Be honest. Don't get on my interview and lie.
Yeah, I have.
What did you do? What happened?
Look, it wasn't even that bad.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were best friends until after it happened.
pick up power only numbers.
Emergency video. Emergency video.
Navigation. Easy check-ins.
Emergency video.
So when you're done,
Emergency video.
relay.amazon.com and we'll keep you hauling this season.
Emergency video.
Stuck in debt and looking for a long-term solution. Tackle new challenges each day. And a career that will run with you.
Emergency video. Emergency video.
Most toxic thing you ever done to an ex?
Really think about it too, yeah.
Yeah.
His homeboys.
What is it with the friends?
That's the second one.
It's the ultimate way to get back.
Do yourself a favor and stay far away from any women who think it's okay to cheat. They have no remorse for their actions and will likely put the blame on you to avoid accountability.
How are women specifically overall, not just one woman individually, how are they oppressed in today's society?
I mean anything. It goes down to like...
Can you drive?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have a credit card?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to buy a house?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to work a job?
Yeah.
Aren't those all the same things that men can do?
No, because men can go out without being catcalled. Men don't have to worry about their safety as much. Men can basically walk around doing whatever the they want, and women have to worry about everything on the damn planet.
That's actually not true. What was that statistic that we brought up? That women are actually safer than men when it comes to violent crime?
Oh, yeah, men are by far over 80% of violent crime in the country happens to men. So as a man, you're more likely to be a victim of violent crime than women.
And who set that system up?
Look up the statistic.
Okay, awesome. I gotta go.
Okay, yeah, no problem. We appreciate it.
I would like to have some final words.
By definition, you are delusional if you cannot defend your ideas.
You should go.
I actually don't go to therapy because I don't need it.
She can't defend her ideas because they are based off of how she feels, rather than what is actually happening in the real world. Because of this, she cannot justify and rationalize her beliefs, leading to her walking away the second anyone questions her or calls her out. These fatherless, overgrown toddlers genuinely think it's cool or funny to destroy someone else's property. Thankfully, these criminal masterminds recorded themselves doing it so they can have fun trying to explain it in court.
A list of things that I don't do for my husband. I don't do his laundry. He can do that himself. I do my laundry and we do the kids' laundry, but he does his own. I don't cook dinner. He cooks dinner every single night. I do breakfast and lunch for us and our kids. I don't pack him a lunch. If he's hungry, he'll figure out what he's going to eat for lunch the same way that I do. I don't make his doctor's appointments because guess what? He's not making mine. I don't schedule his haircuts. I don't pack his clothes for vacation. All of those are things that he's a grown man and he can do himself. Can I do small acts of kindness for him? Of course I can. And I do. I'm at the store and I see something that I think he might enjoy eating. I buy it. I find a new non-alcoholic beer that he wants to try out. I buy it. It is not my job as a wife, it is not in my job description to do all the domestic labor as small acts of kindness to my partner and receive nothing in return.
She equates everything to labor when it's just like, sometimes you do things that involve labor for somebody because you love them. It doesn't mean you have to take on every single domestic duty that takes place. Just very strange.
She proves why men should be extremely careful when choosing who to marry. Because if you marry the wrong woman, you not only end up with someone with the same bad mentality that she has, but you can't get out of the marriage without lots of unnecessary loss that you could have prevented by simply choosing a different woman or choosing not to get married.
Is divorce harder on women or men?
That the world is more sympathetic to women. A woman gets cheated on, the man's a piece. A woman cheats on a man, she must have been forced into the arms of this other man, or she had to explore herself, or she was being neglected. He mustn't have been meeting her needs. and she had every right in the world. That men have a very hard time right now in divorce. They see their children less. They get hit harder financially. They are the bad guy no matter what. If they cheat, they're the bad guy. If they get cheated on, they were the bad guy because they probably neglected her. There's a presumption that the man is to blame a lot of the time. I mean, the law theoretically is gender blind right now, but I don't actually see that because the law is people. The law is judges, and judges are human, and they have all the same biases. But in fairness, divorced men meet a young woman, and the woman's like, instant family, just add me. Women, they get divorced, they've got kids. Guys are like, whoop, it's got baggage. I'm not going near that. That men and women have different problems post-divorce. And the world could be better to both of them.
He's right. Men are always treated as the villain and women are always treated as the victim. Anything bad that happens in the marriage was his fault, regardless of who did it. And if they get a divorce, we already know who is the one that's going to be taking the financial hit. These are just some of the many reasons a lot of men are avoiding marriage today.
Tell a man, oh, I need you to pay for the babysitter so I can come out with you. And he's like, oh, no, that's too much. That's where I draw a line. That's because you're not worth that to him. If the woman of his dreams was standing in front of him saying, you need to cover the babysitter, it's $15 an hour, he's going to be like, okay, plus the tip. You want to only be the man's dream girl when you even give him a shot at dating you. So setting this standard in the beginning is so important. Never pay for the babysitter.
His dream woman wouldn't have kids. Also, I find it interesting how they think that men are obligated to take care of their kids, especially when they haven't even met yet.
All I want this summer is a man that has a job, works out, is a foodie, but also likes to have fun.
Lives a balanced lifestyle. So he works out and he does his job and he grinds, but he also likes to go on the weekends. He likes to party. He likes to travel. He would, on a Thursday, stay in and we can order food or make food together and just relax.
Because I've been looking for a man for that for this summer and I can't find them.
Sorry. I just had to speed it up because it was just an ongoing list of insane expectations, ones no man could ever meet. And oh, in case you're wondering what she's offering in return, well, that's a much shorter list. Let's see, there's never-ending increases in the aforementioned expectations, non-stop drama, narcissism at a level that needs to be seen to be believed, and in a nutshell, a whole bunch of me. Not once did she mention what she's offering in return, and there's a reason for that, because she isn't offering anything in return. His wants, his needs, his expectations, they're irrelevant. It's about her and only her. And she's not alone. This is the epitome of today's modern women and how they think. Don't walk away, gentlemen. Run.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there.